Louisiana or Texas or California or Alaska.
The New York Times reported today that the Central Intelligence Agency had consistently violated the terms of its charter from the 1950s until the end of the Nixon administration. That included spying on at least 10,000 Americans. By law, the CIA is supposed to gather only foreign intelligence. Under the Nixon administration, the CIA gave particular attention to anti-war and other dissident groups in this country. That was supposed to be the province of the FBI. Ford Rowan has more on the story.
The surveillance of American anti-war groups and the covert operations, the break-ins and the wiretaps, reportedly were the work of the Special Operations Branch of Counterintelligence. It is a super-secret unit of the CIA. The reports of surveillance of 10,000 American citizens inside the United States indicates that the CIA violated the law which established it, which prohibits CIA surveillance within the United States. A top former official of the CIA, Ray Klein, says the reports have misinterpreted the CIA's actual role.
Well, I must say I was very skeptical, particularly of the headlines and the lead stories about massive CIA domestic operations. I find it very hard to believe that any of the officers in CIA I knew, and I knew them well, could conduct such operations. They would know they were illegal and should not be conducted.
Although there have been assurances that the CIA is no longer conducting surveillance operations inside the United States, the report is certain to increase pressure on Congress to monitor the CIA to find out what it is really doing. Ford Rowan, NBC News, outside CIA headquarters in Langley, Virginia.
And President Ford had some comments on the CIA story today. The president was on his way to Vail, Colorado for a skiing vacation. He was interviewed aboard his plane. John Cochran has the story.
President Ford told reporters aboard Air Force One that he had seen the newspaper report alleging illegal CIA operations. Mr. Ford also said he had talked with the CIA director, William Colby.
I got a call on the plane this morning from Bill Colby, reassuring me that nothing comparable to what was stated in the article was going on over there, and I told him that under no circumstances would I tolerate any such activities under this administration.
The president said that even before the New York Times report, he had received some information on domestic CIA activities, but he did not elaborate, and he did not confirm any illegal spying by the agency. Mostly, Mr. Ford talked about his skiing holiday. For the past week, Secret Service agents have been on the Vail slopes, sharpening up their skiing and looking for security problems. Mr. Ford has said he wants to cause as little bother as possible to other skiers. But the president will always be able to go to the front of the line on ski lifts. It's a family tradition for the Fords to come to Vail over Christmas, but Mr. Ford says this holiday is different for him because he'll spend 2 or 3 hours a day working. The Fords have also moved into a higher rent district this year for security reasons. Instead of staying in their own condominium, they're renting a large chalet. And Mr. Ford quickly went inside to get ready for his first day on the slopes. John Cochran, NBC News, with the presidential party in Colorado.